Okie doke.
Well, hello collectors. Here we are again. We're in the dead of winter here. Today is January 21st, and I think it's about 16 degrees outside, and we had 6 inches of snow the night before last, so we're struggling, and I admire you guys in Florida and California. You don't know how much you haven't made sometimes, but then again, the 4 seasons are kind of fun here in New Jersey, but we get through it somehow. So I hope you guys are all doing well. We got some things here that not a lot of boxes this time, but we'll see what we can do. And I got a shout out here for you guys. This is my good friend Gary Detour and me. This was taken at the Mac show, and Gary's looks like he's helping himself to a denobly there.
It certainly is.
So good for him. I guess I know Gary 30, 40 years, and he's quite an astute collector. What he did years ago, he obtained the names and addresses of most of the 102nd Airborne guys, and he spent years writing them all letters to see whether they had brought back anything, and he bought a lot of really good stuff over the years. In fact, that reminds me of a time, this is I don't know, a long time ago now, 20 years ago, I guess, I don't know, but he had been in touch with a 101st Airborne guy that had a chicken farm down in Arkansas or Mississippi, someplace like that. And the guy had a gold watch, still in the original case, pocket watch, that was presented to Dr. Morell by Adolf Hitler. I mean, just an unbelievable thing, incredibly rare. And Gary called me, he told me, he said, I just can't get the guy to sell it because I don't have enough money to offer him. And he says, if you want to try it, you're welcome to it. And so I got going with this guy, and I guess I corresponded with him for at least a month or so, and he had brought the watch back himself, and he said that he would sell it, and we finally agreed on a price, which was a substantial amount of money at the time, and I wanted to make sure I didn't lose out on it, as usually I don't send anybody any money until I get the item, but I thought, well, if I want to get this watch, I better send the money. So I sent the money, and a week goes by, 2 weeks go by, a month goes by, and I don't hear anything from this man, and I think, oh boy, I guess I really screwed up on that deal. So I got a hold of him on the phone, and oh yeah, he says, yeah, he says, I got your money, and I said, oh yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that. Where's the watch? And oh well, we're busy around here, and this and that, and I'll get it to you. And then another couple of weeks go by, and maybe about 3 weeks later, I called him, and yeah, he says, I'm going to mail it tomorrow. And so about a week later, a box comes in, and here's this thing rattling all around inside. No packing whatsoever, and I get the watch, and just fantastic. And with researching it, was interesting. David Irving had done an autobiography on Dr. Morell, and the watch was dated the same day as the bomb plot. What was that, July 44 Ob.
July 2044, yeah.
Yeah, July 2044. And I looked that date up in the biography, and it was unbelievable there. Morell wrote, Hitler gave me a watch today. And that was just... And then I had further research on the veteran and discovered that he was indeed in Berchtesgaden, and he was assigned to guard Morell's office by the army because Morell had some kind of a very rare what do you call this thing, microscope or something that the army was interested in.
Stethoscope, you mean?
I don't know what it is, but it proved that the veteran was actually inside of Morell's office. And of course, while he was there, I guess he went through the closets and drawers and, oh, look at this, and another item liberated. But anyhow, that came from the efforts of Mr. Gary Detour, and Gary was I think he was a detective for the Detroit police for many years. I think it was Detroit.
That explains how I got the denobly off of you. He had a gun on him.
That's it, yeah. And then Gary asked if I could do a little shout out. He has a couple of beautiful twin daughters, and I guess I met them when they were 15 or 16, and he used to bring them to shows, and I'd kind of watch them grow up, and beautiful girls, and I haven't seen them now in years, but I want to say hi to them. That's Cassandra and Anthea, his two daughters, and Gary also says in the letter, encloses a photo taken at the last Mac show. I'm thinking of starting an inexpensive hobby, collecting cheap cigars. There you go. So,
he's off to a good start.
Yeah, you're off to a good start. And then he says, how about give me a shameless plug here. Gary's also the author of a book, Screaming Eagle Gliders. It's an excellent book. If anybody's interested in that, you can contact me and I'll get you in touch with Gary. But okay, so much for that, Gary, and thanks for this great picture. I'm sorry, but you'll be up on our wall again, so there you are. You'll be looking at it for a while. We're getting quite a few pictures up there anymore. But that's all fun, isn't it, guys? So, with that, I'm getting kind of thirsty, and I'm sure Ob is. You thirsty, Ob?
Oh, yeah.
Probably a silly question to ask Ob. So here we go. Boy, your glass looks clean today, Ob. What happened? Man, it doesn't have the Whitman Cellar sludge all over it here.
It will soon.
It will soon. Yeah, it doesn't take long. And I'll have a little pop myself here. Get started. It's we're earlier than usual. It's only 20 at 12, Ob. You think we can drink that early?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Don't have to wait for the bell to go off or anything? Yeah, we'll see here. I know I can take this because I got plenty in my stomach. I had a glass of tomato juice this morning. So
It's more than I had.
So I guess I'll be slurring along here in a little bit, but that's okay. Hey, what's this label here? I didn't know we were in the soda business.
Yeah, we're in the soda business now.
Wow, how about that? Boy, there's no end to the things that people can think up around here. Well, there we go. Yeah, how about that? Whitman Antique Militaria. Better known as Wham.
Is that what that stands for? I didn't know.
Yeah, Joe Pankowski's old when he calls. Is this Wham? Yeah, this is Wham. He says, is that what you do to people?
Yeah,
said, yeah, no, Joe, you got it all wrong. Well, anyhow, Ob, here's to you, and here's to collectors. And oh yeah, that's a good start over that tomato juice.
Wham!
It is a wham, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Well, I had a few things that kind of walked in this week, and I'll show you them first before I get to the unboxing, if it's okay. And they're kind of interesting items. This first thing, I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it appears to be something to do with the Reich Customs Service, and it's got a number stamped on it, and I guess maybe it was some kind of a label that they put on to big boxes coming in or something like that. I don't know, but it sure looks official enough.
It's a badge? Nah,
it's just stamped out. It's not a badge. It's a little, you know, it's got little holes for nails to go into it, so it must have been nailed onto a box for some reason or another.
I don't know. Have to look
But
at that.
I don't remember ever seeing one of these before. Have you, Bob? I don't know.
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah.
Have you?
I don't think
Okay.
it's that uncommon.
But it's not a bad thing. It's kind of cool. And this came in, and I'll tell you, it's they're all basic badges.
Yeah, but that looks brand new.
But look at the condition of it. It's fantastic. It's got an Imperial Iron Cross, a whatchamacallit with swords.
War merit.
War Merit, and a Hindenburg. And this is a 25-year Faithful Service Cross. As I say, nothing rare here, but the condition is just outstanding, and boy, that would really look good on a mint uniform or whatever. And
Can you flip it? Yeah.
yeah, the back of it's in the same fine condition. Just really
I don't think
beautiful.
that was ever worn. That is really just...
Yeah, it's really, isn't that crisp? I mean, everything is like it just came out of the box. And this next item, it looks like it was attached to something at one time and was taken off, but it's a Stahlhelm helmet. It's all solid nickel, weighs a lot.
Looks heavy, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's very heavy. And then on the reverse of it, it has Ortsgruppe. I don't know what that would apply to with the Stahlhelm. I guess it should have a number or something, you would think, but
Somebody will tell you, I'm sure.
yeah. But there we go. That's kind of neat. It's nice and big, and if you're a Stahlhelm collector, and there are some out there, that would be a great piece to add to your mess. Yes, sir. And then we had one of these, I guess, a few months ago, and we got another one. This is really nice. It's a solid brass medallion. It weighs a ton. And it's got the horse on the front and the National Open-Winged Eagle there.
It's an SA Sports Award, right?
It's an SA Sports Award. On the reverse, you can see the SA down here. And then there's some details as to the award, and it must have been fairly important because it has a facsimile of Hitler's signature on it.
I like how the horse's head's still coming out
Yeah,
of
the
the
head
side
goes
there.
out. Yeah, isn't that cool? And the oak leaves are neat too. The whole thing is really nice.
There's no way to hang it or anything though, or wear it as a, you know.
I wonder if it
just
wasn't
there.
a cased
Yeah, maybe it
kind
was
of thing,
cased,
you know,
yeah.
like a table display medallion.
Yeah.
But I think that's very nice and weighs a lot. And then one last thing that came in. This is kind of neat. It's an HJ pennant. But it's really nice. It's double cloth canvas kind of thing, and it's still got the RCM tag on it, and it's got the hoist with a rope in it. So it was something that would have been flown outdoors, but it's in nice condition and a kind of a pennant you don't see much, and real quality too.
I can't believe that RZM tag's still on there.
Yeah, you'd think in the rain that would get washed off, or maybe it got wet a few times, but it's still there. But isn't that a nice pennant? I think it is.
You'd think that would be a cloth tag sewed in, you know?
Yeah, for an outside thing, you would think. But all right, let me put this stuff back here so I don't spill my drink on it, especially that metal bar.
Yeah, don't do that.
And then there's one other thing too that we have it here as kind of a display piece, but it's actually very, very nice. I'm gonna have another sip here. Ah, yeah. This is it's a shooting chain, but what's really cool about it, it was a type of chain that was worn every year by the winner, and they didn't add a medallion every year for the winner. The winner's name was engraved in these 3 pieces here. The year that he won it, and his name, and these engravings go back to I think it's 1882, and then they stop in 1934, and then it has this, you know, the Schützenkönig, the shooting king, and these medallions are really beautiful. They're all gold color. For all I know, they are gold. I don't know, but it's
Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
it's the engraving is really special too, because it's so well done and so intricate, and
it's in a target too.
Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
the
that's
middle
a
of the
cool
tar-
one. I like that. I like the chain too itself.
Yeah, the chain is cool. So I'm sure the winner every year this year of that shooting tournament probably enjoyed wearing this.
Do you know what town it came from?
I looked all over. There is no town mentioned on it.
Well, I'm sure they'll be calling us.
Yeah, I don't. If there is, I
sure
couldn't
there's
find
more
it.
on the back too, but you can't really see.
Can't really. I didn't take it out of the.
Right.
It's all pinned in, so I
Yeah.
didn't take it out of the frame. But isn't that a nice chain?
What year was the earliest and latest?
1882,
And latest?
and the latest was 1934.
Oh, okay.
So apparently they, for some reason, they stopped in 34, and there's still open spaces on this last link for more names. I don't know why that would have been. Nobody was liberating shooting chains in 1934 that I know of. Or maybe the last guy that won it refused to give it back.
What was the beginning year again?
1882.
18. It's not like it was 50 years and they stopped doing it or anything like that.
No, I don't think it's that either. Or they may have just said, okay, the last winner, you keep it, and we'll start another one in 1935. Or
The guy joined the SA and they took it with him.
that's it. Yeah. Oh well. Okay, so with that, we'll see what we got here in the boxes. Let's see. Here's something coming from.
Oh, wait. What about the our buddies
Oh.
said open it first? Their Barry box.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How could I forget that? Yeah. Yesterday there was good friends of Ob and me, Barry Smith and his partner Michelle Jackson, right, Ob?
That's right.
Never remember her name. And Barry gave me this. He says, look, he says, I want you to open this on the unboxing. And I said, what, is it going to be some kind of snake that jumps out or something? No, you'll like it. Open it up now. I said, okay. Then I almost forgot about it. It's a good thing Ob's here to remind me. Well, let's see what this goodie is here. You think it's a snake, Ob?
I don't know. As long as it's not C4.
They wouldn't, yeah. They wouldn't do that to us, would they? What is this? All right, here we go.
Got yourself an emergency kit there.
Yeah, you guys, you remember last unboxing, I kind of stuck myself with the Bob Burns cutter, so... all right, very funny, but you know what? Very handy too.
You just leave that up there with the RZM book.
I think it should be right up here. Yep, in a prominent spot for the next accident. That's a good one, Barry. You guys, you don't miss a trick, do you? You don't miss a trick.
Well, now you can proceed with knowing you'll have first aid if you cut yourself again.
Yeah, that's great. I'll have first aid. You're right. This is coming from Flagler Beach, Florida. Okay, let's see what's in this box. Flagler Beach. I think Flagler was the man that kind of started Miami down there, and I think he was the guy that was responsible for getting the trains to Florida and things like that. He was a pretty big deal. So I guess they named the beach after him, among other things. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, looks like we got some kind of a cloth item. Well, yeah, this is pretty nice. In fact, it's very nice, yeah. Got a few holes in it, but as you can see, guys, this is an NSDAP flag, and it's an outdoor one with the hoist and the ropes in it. And it looks like it's a fairly small size, so it's be good to display for somebody that wants to do that.
Looks like it's seen some time.
Yeah. That's a good thing, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen worse than that. Much worse.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember he said he was going to send this. You guys know what that is, huh?
Yeah, but where's the gorget?
Yeah, that's off of a political leader gorget. You know, the political leader gorget, there was no way to permanently attach the chain. They just slipped
design.
over the two clips. So a lot of vets, it was so handy, they just took the chain and left the gorget there. And
well, it's a cool chain. You get a lot for your money on those
get
chains.
a lot, yeah. So every so often we see gorgets that don't have the chain also, where maybe the vet took the whole thing and then lost the chain over the years. I don't know, but so whenever these come up, I buy them, and I've probably got, I don't know, a half a dozen of them stashed here. But every once in a while, you need one.
Yeah, you got about 400 links by now.
Yeah, so they're handy to have, and you know, they alternate the political eagle with the swaz on each link.
Yeah, you get a lot of swastika in those chains.
Yeah, I think there's 31 of them. And then normally they're RZM marked also, yeah.
Yeah, they should match the tab on the gorget.
Yeah. And the gorgets are RZM marked also, but very seldom does the chain RZM match the gorget RZM, because, again, the chains were loose, and during the time period, too, they got mixed around. So it's no sin to have a political leader gorget with a mismatched chain with the RZM on the gorget. But anyhow, that's a pretty good thing.
Yeah, you think they would have had some kind of clip on them, you know, or just clipped in or something?
You would think so, and there were several makers of the gorgets, but none of them
did it.
Just those little tabs, and that was it.
Just like how a cotter pin would work, you know? It's just...
Yeah, something easy like that. But nope, they didn't do it. Oh, there's a good thing. We can always use one of these. Looks like a nice SA short hanger. It's an early one too, all nickel. The little retainer loops there, and yeah, it's DRGM and A marked. And then here's a first class Iron Cross. Shows a little age in the blackening, but it's not bad. And then on the, yeah, it's marked on the pin. That looks like a real one, huh, Ob?
Yeah.
I think that's a real one.
It's an L11.
L11, yeah. Well, that's not an Iron Cross that'll break the bank, but still it's real, and it's very collectible.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's easy.
So I thank you, my man from Flagler, Florida. All good things we can use there. Yeah, I don't have a problem with any of that stuff. Yeah, some of those medals we had in the last video that were cased. Remember we told you we thought the cases were all reproductions, which they were, but only 2 of all those metals were any good. All the rest of them were bad too. It was kind of a shame, but that's the way it is with metal collecting. Boy, you really gotta watch out.
It's not really shame. It's common occurrence at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably should show the guys the ones that were bad, but
I don't want to see those again.
you don't want to see it again. Yeah, I felt bad for that. I told the guy, and he said, well, I don't want them, just throw them in the trash can.
Get out of here. Is that
That's
what
he said, yeah. So I didn't.
So you throw them in the trash can?
No. No, I didn't have the heart to do that. But let's see what we got next here. This is coming from a man I know in Hastings-on-Hudson, New York. That's a little above New York City, I think. Sounds like a nice place though, doesn't it?
Sure.
Obviously it must be on the Hudson River. Of course the Hudson River, that kind of runs way up and all, doesn't it? It goes past the military academy and all that, so it doesn't necessarily be right outside of New York City. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like some kind of an edged weapon, guys. We shall see.
That wrap looks like it's been around for a while.
Yeah, it's not the first trick, is it?
Baby's been recycled since '72.
Maybe he keeps sending this down to somebody, and they keep sending it back, and he send it again. And it's awful heavy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I think you might be right about that.
Yeah, no, this is.
No.
I think this has got those real heavy, heavy fittings.
Looks like a sore thumb from here.
I'll just get this off, and I'll know for sure that. Oh, yeah, this is. Yeah, these are those mounts that weigh a ton. Yeah, no, these are. These mounts are no good.
Don't you have another one up in the rafters in the other room?
Yeah,
why don't you go grab that real quick and we'll put them together.
And the scabbard is. I think the scabbard's all right, but it's.
Somebody flashed it too.
It's awful brass though.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks like the whole thing is brass. Well, the only thing that looks any good is the blade.
There's a maker on there.
Yeah, and a rare maker too.
What, Lunaschloss?
Plumacher.
Oh, Plumacher.
So somebody, the grip's real too, but somebody took that great blade and I guess, as we say, humped it up.
Why don't you go grab that other one real fast?
Let me just see if it's handy. Yeah, this is, you're right, we do have one slung up in the rafters. Same damn thing. There's those bad fittings. They're real heavy. You know right away when you have them.
And a white grip too.
Yeah, and a white grip.
Who's the maker on that one?
That's a Warsburg.
Now, do you think that blade's real?
No.
No, it looks too fat.
No, it's not real. The trademark doesn't look right either. And then it's in some kind of scabbard that's in 2 halves. It was never put together, so.
Here, just lay it next to it. Just do a quick overview and get it out of here. And you wanted to break out those bad metals too on top of everything else? Yeah, that is just.
But you'll know, collectors, as soon as you feel one of these, they're 3 times the weight of the normal fittings. They're obviously made out of brass and then nickel or silver plated.
It's heavy too.
Yeah, the scabbard's too heavy also. That scabbard's no good. Well, Ab and I were looking at this Luftwaffe again with the brass scabbard and the real heavy fittings, and I was just wondering whether the blade was any good, because it really kind of has nice plating on it. So we'll take this apart again and take the grip off and see what the blade looks like. Let's see how this works here.
Oh, that's period. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the inside of the grip. Yeah, there you go, guys, and
Never seen that
and that
before.
won't come off. I don't think. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I don't think the blade's any good either. There's too much waste here. They don't waste nickel, and that's just not right.
What a mess.
What a mess. Yeah.
Well, I like that though. Is that period wood there?
Yeah, it's period wood.
Yeah.
You like that, Ub? It's well done. It fits right into this grip, which has been completely hollowed out.
It's like the Holland Tunnel, that thing.
Holland Tunnel, yeah. There you go, guys.
Mm.
Yeah, that is a real
Really wonderful.
treasure there.
Yeah.
Boy, this video, I don't know, not much coming in that's cool, Ub. I hope it gets better. We'll see. Well, I put this piece of crap Luftwaffe dagger back in the same bubble wrap and this same stuff in here.
Yeah.
And I'll send it back to the guy, and then he can send it to the next guy. How's
I told you that thing's been floating around since 1972.
It's possible, yeah, it's very possible. The box feels like there's two daggers in it instead of one. That's how heavy the thing is.
Oh well, not a good start. How about another drink?
Yeah. Daggers like that will drive you to drink, Ob. Especially if you already bought it before you saw it. Which was not the case, thank goodness.
Yeah, that's one of those you keep to remind you pieces.
Yep. Throw it up in the rafters, and then every time you sneeze, you can look up at it. Oh well, what are you going to do? Oh, I guess we better put some wham.
Yeah, put some wham cola
soda in there. Yeah. Boy, you drank that drink awful fast, Ob.
No, I didn't. It was a small drink.
I hope you're going to be all right with that camera. Yeah, be all right. Yeah. Careful there, Ob. Careful. All right. Well, we're off to a unroaring start. But you know, I tell you guys, that's part of the hobby, and that's why it's good if you watch these things, and hopefully you'll learn something from it.
Hey,
and,
knowing that stuff is just as important as knowing the other stuff. You know, the fakes, you gotta be able to recognize the fakes as much as the good stuff.
Yeah, because somebody's going to sell you that fake for $700 or $800, and that's an awful lot of money to throw down the sewer.
They're like, oh yeah, that's just the way the maker made those fittings. That's, you know,
Yeah,
exclusive to that maker. Yeah.
Well, anyhow, I lost my Bob Burns cutter already. That's amazing. Boy. Ah, here it is. All right, we got a bigger box here. Let's see what this is. See where this baby's coming from.
Where's that Dunhill at? I can't.
Where's what?
That Dunhill.
Oh.
Yeah. Got matches I can't do with one hand.
Yeah, I'll get it right there, Rob. Don't want you burning the camera. You get it lit?
So yeah, we're all good to go.
All right, let's see where this baby's coming from here. Edgemont AR. Is that Arkansas?
Yes, sir.
Wow. We don't get too many collectors from Arkansas, but there's a few out there, I guess.
Huckabee country over there.
Yeah, you're right. Well, let's see what we got here. I hope we got something good, guys. Got a lot of bubble wrap. Yeah, that's it.
Much a drink.
Let's see what we got here. Wow. Looks like a Luftwaffe sword so far. Early one. Oops. Something wrong here, Rob. Can't put my finger on it. Oh, I have my finger on it. That's what's wrong.
Looks like he's got his pants down.
Yeah. Yeah, well, here we go, guys. We see this quite a bit. For some reason, the scabbard leather is going to time. You can still see remnants of it in the bottom fitting here. Looks like the bottom fitting's got a little problem there too.
Let me see that. Turn it towards me. No.
Is it just me? Too many drinks?
No.
Yeah, he's a little trouble there, you think?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Well, maybe that could be straightened
What's the blade
out.
look like if that looks like that? Oof.
Yeah, there's kind of a hit here too, and it's funny with all of this, the grip leather is still good, and the pommel sun wheels are still in nice condition too. Not bad at all. Looks like the blade is
Let me see the
more
tip.
than okay.
How's the tip look?
Tip
It's
is
okay.
tip is perfect, and there you go, guys. It's an acorn,
Yeah, that's
so it's worth.
it's worth getting it recovered.
Yeah, and the washer's gone, but we can.
Yeah, it needs some help, but it's still a
Need
cool
some
little
help,
piece.
but it's still there. It's all there. Of course, there's no hanger, but a lot of swords don't have hangers.
Can you look under the cross guard for any markings or anything?
Nope, not on this one, Bob. I don't see
Okay.
anything. No markings. Well, it's not all that bad, and
Is it for sale or is it, or do they send it?
yeah,
in?
it's for sale. Yeah. We'll have to buy it to reflect the costs to try to bring it back nice, but I think it can be brought back without too much trouble. Well, collectors, we haven't seen anything too thrilling so far. What was the best thing we got,
The
Ob?
best thing we got so far is a box of Band-Aids, I'd say.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Thanks, Barry.
Well, that's the way it is. Hopefully there'll be more here that's in better.
Yeah, you better do something quick.
Yeah. Well, I can only open what's in the boxes, so let's see what's in here. This is coming from Dallas. Good old Dallas. Yep. Yep, Dallas didn't fare too well in the playoffs, did they, Ob?
Nope.
Well, there's always next year.
At least they made them.
At least they made them, yeah. Yeah, who's the guy that owns that team? Jerry Jones?
Jerry Jones.
Yeah, he must not be too happy.
I think he's pretty happy. Win, lose, draw. He's
Well,
pretty
to
happy.
get to the playoffs is
Yeah.
pretty good, too. Let's see what we got here. Well,
Nice bag, huh? There you go.
empty bag.
Oh,
Another empty
it's
bag.
these invisible daggers I've been
Yeah.
hearing about.
Yeah, boy, I don't know whether it's going to be much better, Rob.
Somebody's
I
returning
know
their
you
bags.
guys are really into Whitman bags.
Yeah, ooh.
Oh, that really
Is
thrilled
that a,
everybody,
I
right?
think that's an '08 vintage one there.
Yeah, it's a fairly old one. Well, feels like there's something in here.
I was just using it as padding.
Yeah. Probably just an iron bar for weight.
I doubt that.
Now, here we go. Well, this is not going to bowl you over either, guys. Oh, well. It's just a late SA dagger with the cross guards peeling and Scabbard paint's not so good either. But it's real.
I'm quite sure there's a Damascus blade in there.
Oh, yeah, there must be, yeah.
Dedication, everything.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Well, that's not much nice to write home about, but maybe the blade's nice. No, that's okay, but
it is what it is.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see who made this thing here. 7/19/1938.
Who's 7/19?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to get your chart out again here. You collectors are probably hating this chart by now.
Probably got, come on, women. That's a Schellhoffer.
Yeah, I should know who these things are. I don't know why I don't, but see. I gotta mark this so I can find the right. Oh, here we go. 7/19 was it?
7/19/38. Yep.
All right. Your staple covers the name.
Yeah, that happens from time to time.
It looks like it's Ed Wusthoff, though. That's who it is. Yeah, Ed Wusthoff. Okay. Well, there we go, guys. We're still not doing too good, I don't think.
Should have just left these boxed.
I think the boxes are worth more than the stuff that came in them. Oh boy.
I know you're all setting it up for something big, right?
No, I hope so, but I don't know.
We're moving up a little bit. We're moving up. At least that one was intact.
Well, let's see what's in here. This is from a guy that's been sending stuff, that gun dealer, and I think that's him. Yeah, he's in Lebanon, in Illinois or Indiana.
Indiana.
Let's see what he sent this time. A lot of packing material again, guys. There's one thing. This looks like there might be something else. Bag of trash.
I don't know yet.
I hope not. At the rate we're going here, it could be though.
A bunch of cigar butts or something for you.
Well, we'll look at this piece first. See what's in here. This is from the same guy you guys might remember from last week. That guy that sent all those holsters with the vet stuff put on them, all the insignia on them and all that. Well, nothing to write home about here either. Just a cigarette book.
Yeah.
You know, but we see a lot of these things, and some guys are interested in them. As long as they're complete and so forth, they're okay. So that's that thing. Ah, boy, we're not doing so good today. Maybe we ought to say continued next week at this point. Well, we can't. I was going to say quit while we're ahead, but we're not ahead. We're behind.
Well, we need a worst episode ever, you know.
Yeah, this could be it. The rate we're going here. Well, looks like flags and well-used ones at that.
It's Japanese, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right, It's a pretty big thing.
Oh, that's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's a real big.
You can unfurl that one. Let's take a look at it.
Well, Yeah, you don't see these big Japanese flags, yeah.
Huh. Look at the size of that thing.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
that
that's-
would have been flown outside of the camp.
Oh, that's a cool one there.
Yeah, that's
I think that's the biggest Jap flag I've ever seen.
yeah, actually they're kind of rare.
Any marks on it at all?
I don't think so, but I haven't examined every inch of it, of course, but I don't think so. We'll see. And there's more in here. It's another NSDAP one. There's half of it. You guys get the idea. There's the other half.
Is it one-sided or double?
No, I'm sure it's a double. Yeah, it's a double.
Okay, I believe you.
But, okay, we got there. All right.
What's that bag say on it? Hefty? No, it's not right.
Another one.
Okay.
Okay, another NSDAP. And I think he threw in a pair of work pants.
Pants, yeah, good.
He's got a tag on here. He says, Hair Tropical DAK Shorts.
Interesting. See if there's any tags on the inside.
I wonder how you would know they're DAK shorts. I guess we got to take his word for it, but well, there's certainly a period because they're button fly
Right here,
and
there's a
all.
mark. Let me see what that says there.
You see anything?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that may be a key to it. I would think a pair of DAK shorts is something that's kind of rare, and whether anybody wants them or not, I don't know, but okay, some real treasures in that group of stuff, huh, guys? Boy, if we put this stuff out at the SOS, they'll put our tables in the back room.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, guys.
Boy, I hope we have something left.
Well, got an envelope here that and we can see what's in here from my friend Stephen Mueller. He usually sends some interesting things. Let's see what he sent this time.
I hear Jack up there. He's very verbal.
Yeah, I think I heard him barking, yeah. Yeah, our Jack the puppy, you know, he's doing pretty good. He's getting bigger. Okay, he's 31 original Luftwaffe art prints. Well, I don't know, guys. This is a tough. It's going to be a tough day. It looks like.
That's cool. I like that one. Look, there's one of those flying helmets in wear.
Yeah. Well, these are nice for somebody that likes something like this. Looks like there's a lot of stuff here. Oh, there's an 88 gun, and wow, that's cool.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff in there.
Yeah, look at that, another cool shot. Are they? They're paintings, actually, aren't they?
Yeah, they're prints. Is what
Prints.
They are. But, you know, they're tagged.
Yeah.
Some are tagged. They're definitely period. But it's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we got a lot of different things here. Guy coming down in a parachute. That looks interesting. Oh, they're planes with pontoons out to meet a submarine. Huh. Well, okay, you guys, you get the idea.
I wonder if that was all released in one kind of some portfolio at one time.
It may have been. Alright. It says a set of 31 original Luftwaffe art prints. Make check payable too. And the amount's no joke either.
Jeez.
I don't have the heart to tell you. Well, this is a rough unboxing.
Let's have another drink.
Boy, you got that right.
Why don't you go upstairs and grab like a chain high leader or something?
Pretend it came in.
Yeah, pretend it came in.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is, collectors. I mean, you can't every week expect to have a lot of bonanzas, and especially right after New Year's and so forth. But we'll live with it. We'll be all right, I'm sure. It's been so rough on me here. I'm not drinking really. It's not good. Gotta have a little more. Maybe I wouldn't be so down about it if I had a couple more of these. Well,
How's that wham pop?
how about what?
That wham pop.
Wham pop. I
Wham
forgot
soda
it.
pop, yeah.
Did I put some in?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. All right. Here's the better things. Yeah, it's a rough unboxing here. I guess we've been getting spoiled. Of course, there's always this thing, you know. Boy.
It's a real fake.
I got one more box. And,
Who was the guy that said, I dare you to find anything real on my table?
oh, Rex Reddick. Yeah. Rex Reddick was offering $1,000 to anybody that could find anything real on his table. And nobody could. He was right. Well, this box, guys, is coming from Australia again. Yep. Getting an awful lot of things coming from Australia.
Well, maybe he'll save the show here. On the side of it's already open. That's not a good sign.
Oh, we need an awful lot to save this show.
It only takes one.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't like that corner being blown out, though.
Don't like what?
The corner of the box is blown out already.
Oh, yeah, you can just reach
Yeah.
in there and take whatever you wanted. Well, let's hope that there's no damage inside. Thanking you in advance. A few more pieces. Well, okay. I'll accept that at face value until I see what we have to see here. Let's see what this is. Got some nice fringe on it.
It's like a podium banner or a streamer.
Yeah, you're right, Al. There is some. Well, you got an eye for this stuff.
Maybe a funeral sash.
I don't know. It's
got the Weimar colors.
yeah. You know, I think that's what it is. It's kind of a fancy one with this bullion on it.
Does he say anything? It could be.
Got a label on the back of it. I think it is a funeral sash.
I don't think so. I think it's a sash you wear around like you're the shooting king. That's what I think. The way it's.
You think?
Yeah, because it wouldn't be open at the. It wouldn't be closed at the bottom.
It's not closed. He has it stuffed into the. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you see.
It's not stuffed in. It is closed.
It's a
You're
sash.
right, Al.
Yeah, it's a sash.
Oh, a funeral sash wouldn't be like
Yeah,
that.
put it on. I bet you that's how you're supposed to wear it.
Yeah, it probably would have gone over one shoulder and this kind of thing, huh? Yeah, it would have been worn with some kind of outfit or something, right?
That's what I'm thinking. But what do I know?
Yeah. Well, maybe one of you collectors will know and let us know about it.
It's Weimar colors too.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's how it would go like that, right?
If you say so.
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's take a look at the markings on it though. Besides the tag you showed me, there's a pin there, so that's.
That's an old pin too.
What do you think it's made out of? It's like,
Cotton.
Cotton, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the adornments here. Yeah, this is what I wanted to say.
Well, the adornments are bullion.
Yeah. And there's two of them, correct?
Yes. Yeah. One there and the one here.
Well, we know it's for a horse.
Well, for all we know, which is not much, you're right.
I'll have to take another look at that. I like it though. Good shape.
Yeah, it's and it could use an iron job too. That would help a lot.
I'll take care of that.
Let's see what else is in here. Oh, there's a lot of things in here.
Did
guys.
he leave a note? I'd like to know what he says
Yeah,
about that.
the note is thank you in advance. A few more pieces.
And that's it. Okay.
That's it. There's an old box with looks like an assortment of medals. War merit crosses.
African metal there too.
Yeah.
Italian, German.
Yeah, what that is underneath there. Just a war merit medal.
What's this one here?
That's the so-called Knight's Cross of the War Merit Cross. We'll have to look at that, and I honestly don't think that's any good, but we'll get it checked out. That's a rare metal if it's good, but I don't think it is. Okay, the other ones I'm sure they are. They're such common things.
You'd be surprised.
Another thick box, yeah, I'd be surprised.
Oh.
Oh, that looks nice. It's a second class Spanga. What's this on the... Oh, that's...
Never seen that before.
that was worn on the ribbon, probably. Oh, no, there's one on the ribbon, too. I'm not sure what these are.
Well, they're Spangas, but...
It's a nice thing, but boy, it looks different than others. Oh, private purchase, he has it listed as. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, okay.
Off of whom?
Yeah. Well, we'll check them out, guys. Oh my God. What on earth is this? Olympics?
Here, lay it down. Let me see. I got it. Just like that. German 36 Olympics.
Never seen that before. You ever seen that, Ob?
No.
And I don't know whether this RZM tag has anything to do with it. It doesn't appear to be, but why would he put it in there if it didn't? You need another drink.
Yeah. Let's call the whole thing off. Bang.
Yeah. Yeah, let's call the whole thing off. This guy certainly finds a lot of old boxes, I'll say that. None of them that go to anything, but, oh, well, there we go. Yeah, that's a nice metal bar grouping there.
To lay it down for
Austrian stuff, and that's Czech or something. And then this is a chain for a Luftwaffe cape.
Look at that. Never saw that before.
Oh yeah.
Manufacturer's
No,
tag.
I've never seen that on the back of one either.
Dresden.
Here's a little grouping I guess you would wear with
Hold
a
on 1 second.
tuxedo or something.
Get this Luft chain in here. Are these maker marked?
I don't know.
Not this one. What else you got there? There's an eagle float in there. What is that?
It's just some kind of a bomb with wings.
Bomber. Okay. Bomber clasp.
So there you go, guys.
Very exciting.
Exciting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you'd be excited about that. The metal bar's nice.
Yeah,
though.
the metal bar's nice.
Metal bar's nice. See, there's more treasures here, guys.
Yeah, it's all period boxes, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
much.
I don't know where he gets these
Yeah.
boxes, but they're... Well, here we go, guys. Looks like a lot of assorted stuff here. I guess that guy was a sniper.
He's got an SA. He's got an SA hat on.
Yeah.
I see the pin they're showing here is on his breast lapel.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be pretty interesting. I have to take a look
Maybe.
at that.
Here's a an SS Ausweis.
I think it's ripped out though, if it's original.
Well, there's a Himmler
Yeah.
signature. Probably a facsimile, but
No, I don't think so, Pop.
look like a real signature.
Yeah.
Well, that could be a pretty good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
And it looks like we have an assortment of Hitler Youth stuff,
Edelweiss.
Mountain Troop,
Bunch of tinnies.
tinnies, shoulder board.
What's this?
It's got tie strings for it. Einsatzgefolge. It's a judge.
It's an
I
H
think
with an HJ
HJ,
stamp.
HJ judge of a contest, maybe.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, with a string
Yeah.
tie and all. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I
That is
think
interesting,
Some
though.
people would like that I know.
Yeah, that's
So they got a lot of Hitler Youth in here.
yeah, a lot of different things. Shooting. There's a DJ shooting. You don't see that much.
It's all basically Hitler Youth tinnies and
This book has a lot of. It's a notebook that the guy made all these. It's pretty good penmanship and. Looks like he made the alphabet.
that's Morse code.
Oh, you're right with the, you're right,
I
Ob.
think.
Yeah, the dots and dashes. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Somebody just made this up, and wonder what that stuff is.
Do you know SLS in Morse code so we can get out of this thing?
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in here.
Yeah. I like that. It's cool.
He did all this just so he would
Yeah.
look at it. He's
I mean,
a
look
pretty
at
good
the amount
artist
of
too.
penmanship and
His
composition of it all. There's-
penmanship is
yeah.
fantastic.
That's a piece of art.
Flag with the arrow this way,
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah, this guy was something else.
Yeah, he was a real detail man, wasn't he? And a good graphic artist too, as well as his penmanship was exquisite.
And really no screw ups either. I mean, you know, it's not a.
What is that? A field pot?
Yeah. This is how you cook in the field. Make sure the wing goes underneath it.
Wow. I guess that's it. But
I wonder if it's all the same guy. You think this guy here?
he looks
Is
like
this guy here?
This guy looks like he would have made it.
You think these are the two same people? he
No.
started out now? And this is all his stuff?
No. I think it's just an accumulation of stuff.
I can make up a story.
But there might be things here that people like.
Here's a membership pin.
Yeah.
Desirable.
Yeah.
Well, it's all Hitler Youth.
Yeah, it's all, that looks like all good stuff, too. This DJ badge is nice, too.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
So, you know, this stuff is not all that bad, guys. There's a lot of interesting...
Hey, Pop, you think that's cap insignia?
Yeah, with the prongs, you would think it would be, yeah. Yeah, probably is, yeah. Alright. Well, that was kind of an interesting box.
This guy looks like River Phoenix.
If that SS Housewife is a good item, that's pretty collectible, I would think.
That's pretty. What's on top here? On the top of the lid. Right here. Oh, you just covered it up. What is that?
I don't know. My eyes ain't that good, Ub.
This is a Norvik Shield stick pen, and this is I think it's some type of Luftwaffe stick pen.
Is that a parachute eagle? Looks like it might be.
I'm not sure. It's really it's hard to make out.
Well, that's a lot of stuff there that'll take 4 days to write up.
Yeah.
That might be one of those jobs where, okay, we got 6 items here, and all right. Anything more? Oh, there's more here. Good. Another period box. Where does he get all these boxes, I wonder? All kinds of
Good.
stuff
Frown shaft.
Oh yeah, great. Red Cross things. And yeah, there's one of those Stahlhelm things we were just looking at. On
Sorry,
the
we don't
miniature.
mean to make fun. We appreciate everybody sending things in.
Right,
You know,
we do.
We do.
But writing all that stuff up is a nightmare. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Oh, it looks like maybe the history of a Hans Ulrich Rudel. I don't know what that all is, but dated 1980. And to top it off,
This is a grave, it looks like, too.
a Hitler cigarette album, and some kind of book in the back, another Hitler book. Okay, guys, well,
Let's take a look at that Hitler book real fast. I never saw that before. Can you break that out of there?
not easily, no. No, it's all kind of sealed in here. I don't even know where the opening part is. No, I'm not going to bother with that. Well, guys, we didn't have any honor daggers this time. Didn't have any chained SS daggers this time. We just had some. I guess that's it. Yeah, that's all that came in. Well, there's a lot of things there for you guys that that like the small metals and so forth. There's probably a lot of good things in there. There'll be a lot to study. So I wish I had something extraordinary for you to look at, but I don't this time, and hopefully we'll have better luck next week, guys. So I appreciate it, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.